Hello, my name is Wanda and today I'll be showing you how to use this heat transfer paper and also how to do the steps of print and cut on Design Space. So for today's video, I'll be using this white tote bag and also one sheet from this pack along with the heat transfer mask. So let's jump onto Design Space and get started. So this is the design. This is a SVG. So we need to make it a print and cut, and I'm going to show you how. So let's go back to the main page, choose the design, click on it, add to canvas, and then view. So once your design is added to your canvas, you're just going to go to operations, click on that, and then you're going to switch this to print then cut. Make the design bigger or add an offset, which in my case, that's what I'll do. Add an offset in white, and then lastly, just flatten it. Once you're done, just go up to where it says make and click on it. So now our design is print and cut. Make sure to change the page size to where it says A4. This will make your colors look much brighter. So you don't need to turn mirror on for this. And now let's just click on print. And now click on send to printer. And now just choose the printer. I will be turning off my bleed. And I will be clicking on use system dialog. Once I'm done doing that, I'll just click on print. You will see a new window open behind Design Space. So click on that and click on Media Quality. And then click on Best. And this way you get the best print quality. This is pretty much the settings I use. Now let's go down to print and click on that. So before we get started, I want to mention that this is a 15-piece pack. Let's open her up. It comes with instructions. And it's got the teckwrap logo on it so that you know which side to put your paper when you're gonna put it in the printer. So you'll be using just regular printer with regular ink. So let's start by putting the paper in the printer. This is a matte paper. So now we'll be placing our image on the mat. Make sure placing it the correct way as seen on the Design Space. So we'll be putting it this way. That's how it appears on Design Space. So now let's go on Design Space again and click on Browse All Material. And on the search bar, let's write printable vinyl. And now let's scroll down to printable vinyl white. Click on done. So let's put our mat inside the machine. It's gonna start to read our registration marks before it starts cutting. And once it's done cutting, just pull the mat out. And after that, you can start your weeding. I'll just turn my mat around and carefully pull it out, and now we can just start weeding. peels easily. We don't really need to use a mask for this one whole piece, but I'll be using it just to show you. All right, so at the time of recording how to place the mask onto the transfer paper, my camera was off. So sorry about that, but I can still kind of walk you through how to do it. So this has like a plastic. This is the backing side, so you're going to try and peel it off, take it off, and then this is going to be sticky. So what you're going to do is just kind of fold it like a taco, like that, and just place it on the design and kind of just let it fall like that, and then kind of do this to get it on to the mask. And then if you need to, you can use a squeegee to kind of make it stick to the transfer mask. And then you're just gonna turn it around and try and pick up the paper carefully, and it's gonna be sticking to this part. And then you're just gonna put it on to whatever you're gonna be doing. Let's say you're gonna be doing a shirt or a tote bag. You're gonna put it on here, take it to the heat press, and then just press it. So now I will just be varnishing this to make sure it sticks on the mask, and then you'll just remove the paper. So this mask was really helpful. It really sticks the material on it, makes it much easier. So on this instruction paper, it says that Tech Wrap recommends the temperature is from 310 to 330 Fahrenheit or 155 to 165 Celsius, and just leave it from 15 to 20 seconds. So now I have my temperature going 320 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 seconds, and I will just be pressing the tote bag to get the moisture out. And now just use a lint roller. So now it's time to put the design on the tote bag. Make sure to measure where you're placing it. And now my temperature is where it should be, so I can begin pressing my tote bag. I kind of like to eyeball this before I press it to make sure it's in the center. So once I'm sure it's in the center, I will just put a sheet over it of parchment paper and then begin to press it. So as I mentioned before, I will be pressing it for 20 seconds. Once it's done, I'll remove the parchment paper. So I was just letting it cool down a little bit. So now let's see how this turned out. So very carefully just pull off the cover sheet, or in this case, the mask. It's looking beautiful. I also want to mention that Tech Wrap recommends to wait at least 24 hours before washing. With that being said, this looks beautiful. Looks very vibrant. I really recommend this, and it's also very soft. Like, it doesn't feel like something is on here. It just feels part of the tote bag. So this is it for the video. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit the like button. See you next time.